Hello, my name is Kayla Torgerson, and today I would like to analyze and discuss Case 2-1, a team player. The case talks about Diana, one of the staff accountants on the audit team, and how she misses a deficiency while studying the client's inventory during the physical observation. She didn't catch this initially, but she was able to find it later on in the audit. She believes it to be rather small and insignificant, so she doesn't want to bring it to Jessica's attention, highlighting the fact that she initially missed it. By the time it is discovered, the audit team is already behind on other procedures needed to wrap up the audit. After discussing it with the other staff members, they decide not to tell their senior Jessica. In the case, it does mention that Jessica is a stickler about the budget. So if they were to do some more investigating into this deficiency, it could put them over budget for the audit. Barbara, one of the other staff accountants, was really uneasy about this decision and feels like it's her responsibility to come forward. To analyze this further, I'd like to go over Kohlenberg's model of moral development. It has 3 levels with many different stages in each level. The first level is pre-conventional. This is where the individual is self-centered and rules are seen as something externally imposed on them. Stage 1 is obedience to rules to avoid punishment. If Barbara was in this stage, she would report the issue to Jessica merely based on the fact that she doesn't want to be punished or see the consequences that would come from not reporting it. Stage 2 is satisfying one's own need. In this stage, the team would not want to report the error because they would be acting in their own interest and not the interest of the client, because they don't want to put in extra hours and that extra time to finish it up. They probably also don't want to seem incompetent to their senior. The second level is conventional. In this level, individuals become more aware of the interest of others around them, and it's their duty to society. Personal responsibility also becomes important in decision making. Stage 3 is fairness to others. In this stage, Barbara would want to report the deficiency initially. However, because she wants to be fair to her team and respect the decision that they had voted on, she will not end up reporting. Stage 4 is law and order. When you enter this stage, there's a duty to society, respect to authority, and you strive to maintain social order. Barbara, in this case, would report it because it is her main duty as an accountant and a CPA to follow the auditing standards given out by the AICPA. The final level is post-conventional. In this level, individuals recognize there must be a society-wide basis for cooperation. There are specific reasons why society follows certain laws. Stage 5 is social contract. That is when the individual is motivated to uphold the basic rights, values, and legal contracts of society. Barbara, in this case, would report the deficiency because she would have evaluated other people that are affected by her choices. So that could be the firm or the client or the investors in this client. Barbara, after analyzing everything, she would want to protect the client and the firm, so she would come forward. Stage 6 is the universal ethical principle stage. In this stage, people determine right and wrong by ethical principles everyone should follow. So in this stage, which is the highest stage and the most rare stage, she would always report because she wouldn't be allowing these outside pressures of team members or goals to pressure her into making poor decisions. So in conclusion, she should have reported this issue to Jessica, even though it was hard and she was getting a lot of reprimand for it. She could have expressed her point to her team members of following the code of conduct and the importance in that. Barbara, she should tell them what her plans are in coming forward to Jessica and work her way up until Jessica is aware of the situation. There are many objections she'll receive to her decision just based on the facts of the case, but it is important to her for her to point out to Jessica and everybody involved that they should be following the auditing guidelines to protect themselves, the firm, and the client. So it's really important as students, as we go to enter the workforce, to understand the importance of moral development and these stages and how to maneuver them. And it'll help us when we come to make decisions in our careers. Thank you.